And what's up, everybody? We're back with the Morning Woods podcast. A very exclusive episode today. We're in the green room of Wiley's Comedy Club with two very funny people. We have Petey Rancel and we have Buda the comedian in the house.
The way I got started in comedy was I was actually driving truck for a little bit, and I hated it. And I got stuck in Aberdeen, Maryland for like 3 days. And because I had showed up late to drop off a load, and they wouldn't accept me from Friday till Monday, so
You said load.
Yeah,
I'm such a child.
you are a child. So I did what any smart man with a smartphone would do.
Yeah.
I started Tindering my life away, and
Until you ran out of mileage.
Yeah. So I matched with this girl, and she basically, I was like, yo, what's up? Come save my life. Like, bring me some weed. I just started throwing all the good lines.
Yeah.
And she was about it. She drove like 45 minutes, brought me an eighth of weed, and hung out with me for the 3 days. So throughout the 3 days, I was just talking shit, cracking jokes. And she out of nowhere, she's like, you know, you should really think about doing stand-up comedy because you're fucking hilarious. And as soon as she said it, it clicked. Like,
You were like, you needed something too in that moment, right?
Yeah.
It's like you were so down and out that
exactly
anything
anything.
yeah,
You could
literally.
have said, you know, you should probably go hunt poachers in Africa. I'll take it.
You should become a butcher and just start skinning pigs every day
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
living. You'd be great at that.
Dodging darts.
What about you, Buddha? How did you get into comedy, and how long have you been in the game, man?
I'm doing it like 23 years, but like
Jeez.
as a career, like only comedy about 6. It takes a while to get there. It takes a while because I'm picky on the crews that I hang with because comedy, it's a stabbing back company,
Yes.
back
Yeah.
and forth kind of thing. So
100%.
it's like you got to be. So I worked at a job with other people, and this girl, like, same thing with Petey, thought I was hilarious. She's like, yo, you got to go to like Rascals. They're doing this like open mic. If you bring like 10 people, you get like 5 minutes. So like I told people, and she told people, yo, 110 people showed up for me. They're like,
Shit.
you could do as much time as you want. I was like, I think I wound up doing like 7.5 minutes. And 2 of those jokes I did the first time are still in my set when I do like a longer set, so like for like an hour or so. It'll be like an encore thing I'll do.
That's
Because it's
dope.
old. Some
That's
old
dope,
stuff.
dude. Hell yeah. So
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
always a girl.
it's always
Right?
always a, well.
Right? How'd you get
well,
into it?
Okay,
Was it a chick?
so
It had to be.
well, he looks like a chick. He has
Oh,
long
alright.
hair. He used
There
to
you
be,
go.
it's the door
It
guy that
counts.
used to work here. We used to work together too.
Nice.
Somebody I worked with, and we were just boys. I actually used to be a rapper, so I
I
have
thought
like,
you worked for Nike.
I have
bro.
like a bunch of albums
Yeah,
and
right.
stuff.
Dude's
Like
got old Nike
I did
stuff.
music
I
for
love it.
years. I've been doing comedy stand. I've been doing stand up for 5 years now, but about 4 years. But I used to do music, and I gave this guy Nick Taylor. You guys know who he is? He used to be the door guy here.
Yeah.
I gave him my mixtape.
Yeah, I know who
While
he
we
is.
worked together, and one day he was like, "You should come to my show. I got a show this weekend. It's my first time hosting." And I was like, "You're a rapper too?" I was like, "What?" And he was like, "No, I'm a comedian." And I was like, you're not a kid. There's no way you're a comedian, right? I just
He's
didn't.
one of those dudes that has long hair, but you don't know it until
Yeah,
he
he's
takes
got
it
the
down.
man bun and everything. He's just very unassuming.
Twat not. Let's be honest.
Dude, I bring my whole family. There's like 10 of us, and we come to Wiley's, and Nick absolutely crushes his first weekend ever hosting. And I was like, if that guy can do it, I was like,
Right?
and I was failing as a musician. I just had been doing
Aren't
it
we all?
for so long. It wasn't working out. I was like, I needed something else. I had just had a kid, and stand up was it, man. That's how I fell into it. So
Ohio, everybody's got kids, bro.
yeah, everybody's a rapper
Like
here
it, yeah. It's like
but
it
nobody-
comes with
they
your
don't
high
del-
school diploma.
too. Yes, it's
Two
it's
kids-
baked into the
Two kids and a fucking
Magnum don't even deliver to Ohio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't
right?
even work. It doesn't even work here.
don't have condoms
The
here.
girls just sit on your lap and they get pregnant in Ohio
yeah.
before graduation.
Yeah, right.
Like literally.
I dodged a bullet then.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, I'm 38, no kids.
38, no kids.
I got
None
one.
that I know of.
I got one.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're out there.
I spent some
know.
time in the Philippines and in Japan. Goddammit,
Very liberal over there, huh? Yeah.
dude.
I got one. I got a kid.
You got a kid?
Yeah, how old's yours?
I have 3.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
Your pullout game sucks.
I'm 33. I didn't have kids till I was 20, 25, 24, 25.
That's good.
So I had a lot of time like to have fun and stuff when I was younger.
That's
but
good.
Yeah, so my oldest just turned 9, man. So
Awesome.
couple days ago. 9.
He said, I didn't have kids until I was 24, 25. Motherfucker, that's still a child.
I was still a child. I should have not. I think in retrospect.
Don't let her watch this.
In retrospect, now she will someday. This is what's messed up is now she's at the age where she's consciously aware. She has YouTube. She's like pulling up my old hip hop videos, and she's like, "These are so cringy. Like, why did you?" I'm like,
You know you're a child. You know how you know
kid
you're a
knows
child.
I was a rapper.
I'm a white rapper who likes to talk
yes,
shit.
exactly.
You know how you're a child if you've had
Just trying to
kids.
get my shit together. What
Here's
is
how
it?
you know you're a child if you've had kids.
How's that?
If you're more excited to open their fucking toys than they are,
So much.
You're a
so much
child.
more excited, dude.
right?
I get them all the
That
shit that
era?
I didn't get. I grew up very poor. Right.
Yeah.
I give them all the
I wouldn't
shit.
have known, knowing growing up in Ohio, that you would have grown up poor.
Oh, so fucking poor, bro.
Bro, Ohio is the only place where it's like most of the white people
The
are dead
newest
broke
car is
too.
2008.
And we have no
What are you talking about?
representation. So
None, none.
Everybody who gets big,
The newest
we
car
move
on the
away.
road is from
Like,
2010.
I'm gone too as soon as
So-
something happens.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
as
like-
soon as this podcast takes off.
Yeah. As soon as this podcast is over, we're leaving.
We're leaving immediately after. I'm catching a fucking flight to AC back with these guys. I don't know what you're talking
Dude, we're
about.
going to a crater state. That's where we're going.
Where are you guys headed after this?
Staten Island.
You guys are going to
Home of the pothole.
home of the pothole.
Yeah, the only reason why their
Yeah,
Chinese food is good
dude.
is because the holes are so deep. They go to China. You're like, hey, throw me up an egg roll.
They have a supply chain underground.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
they've
have
been
you
doing
ever
it
been to
since the
Staten Island?
70s.
and
No,
they
I've
make
never
you
been.
pay to go there.
They make you pay to go there.
gotta
Like
pay there.
Tolls are usually to fix roads.
$14.
But the roads look like they're Swiss.
Bro, they
It's
have,
like-
they have construction workers standing in potholes, and as you drive past, they go, they don't even have easy pass. You just drive through and they build the toll. They don't want you to even stop so you can see no one's working.
Oh, that's
State
crazy.
is a
Dude,
piece of
it's
garbage.
so-
I like the
That's crazy.
people.
I
but
want
it's
to
just-
go. I want to
like the
go.
people.
I'm a
People are
big
cool. I
I'm a
got
big
family.
fan of comedy, and I know a lot of people that
It's a
that I
borough.
like. It's a borough. I was gonna say. I know
Staten Island is
Chris
not a
Stefano is from there, right? I'm a big Chrissy D fan.
Bro.
You guys don't. You guys don't
Yeah,
like.
of course.
Yeah, I know him.
You
We
guys know
we had him come out to AC one time.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
The food is good in Staten Island, though. The
The
food is so good.
Is that because the culture's
Bro,
been there for so
when
long?
we go, please, we gotta. I know you've been trying to eat well, but we have to go to the town deli and get a chicken parm, bro. They give you like 14 chicken cutlets on this sandwich.
Look at this. I'm trying to lose
Too
weight.
bad. You ain't losing weight.
I'm
It's
lactose
difficult.
intolerant.
Are you?
Yes.
Dude, these days it's so hard to try to stay straight. It's so easy to
is.
just grab whatever you want.
I try.
That
I
sounded-
eat sawdust
that
on the
sounded-
weekends.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I shit Lincoln logs on Monday.
That's,
Yeah,
Telling you, bro.
I-
It's not easy.
yeah.
And
Thank
the
God,
thing is-
thank God you look like that. I look like an oil slick because I wear black constantly.
yeah, you have to.
I'm serious.
You like
Dude, I
Johnny-
used to
you
be
like Johnny
520 pounds.
Cash. Really?
I lost 260.
I used to be.
Yeah, so when I
used
get
to be
naked, I look like
320.
a melted candle with a small wick.
I'm the same way,
So,
bro.
I'm fully
this
clothed.
muscular figure is on the outside. It may look like that, but I look
Shut
like
the
Dr.
fuck up, bro.
Zoidberg.
You're fucking
I
look
literally,
better than
I look like
anybody in
Dr.
this room.
Zoidberg from fucking Futurama when I take my shirt off.
I told you, you
I'm
look
just
like the
a
leader
pink
Russian
mess.
guy in,
I melt into the
Smoking
chair.
Aces.
Yeah, I have good
You got the
genetics.
hair?
That's just because of the fucking steroids I've been shooting in my dick. That's all that is.
You have that haircut of Olsen from Fifth Element, remember?
That's exactly what haircut I have, bro. I use that reference all the time, bro. I had the.
Come in,
Yes, bro.
come in.
Oh, my head's bleeding. Keep it down, bro.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, dog. It's
The
hilarious.
little blue thing that he's petting.
Yes. I would love to have one of
Like,
those.
I think he fucked
I
that
don't know
thing.
what that thing is. Well, I wouldn't fuck it. I'm just saying.
I think he did.
This is a new like woke version where I don't fuck it, but I would like to do
A
the
woke
remake.
version of
If
it.
Hollywood's listening, I want the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love woke. It's fun.
Hey, Chris Tucker in a dress was hilarious.
Bro, Chris Tucker is here now. I don't know if you're aware of it.
What do you mean?
He's
Oh,
in
me.
Ohio.
I'm
Oh
sorry. I
yeah,
don't remember.
he's here right now.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
fuck, man? What am I, goddamn Mirage? I'm in a fucking green room. I could put anything behind me, goddammit. I'm Chris motherfucking Tucker, man. I will put my foot in your ass and wiggle my toes until you feel the corn on my ring toe.
Bro,
Look at me when I'm talking to you, boy.
When you
Let's go
did that-
through your damn beard.
when you did that at dinner last night, bro, I was in tears. Like I was shitting my pants.
Half the people don't know who Chris Tucker is. He's been out of the loop so long.
But
Thank
the
God
table,
Rush Hour 4 is
the
coming
table
in.
behind us kept looking like,
yeah.
where's the black
They
guy?
were just
They
hungry.
were like, where the fuck is the black
Yeah, they were
guy?
all fat white girls. That's
Yeah,
why.
they were like,
I told him. I was like,
You're
oh
right.
my
in
God.
Ohio too, dog. Yeah.
That one girl
big
was a
game
bit, like, I
hunters
was a
out
big
here.
dude,
Bro,
man. I
now,
was, I
here's
was
the
a big
thing. It's not that it's you have fat
Love
women
big girls.
in Ohio.
Down with the thickness.
You have fat people. in Ohio.
It's a culture.
and it's not. Yeah. And
they
it's
have,
the
they have
thing
stores
is,
for them.
Why? You know
like,
why, right?
you can't even really blame them because, bro, I have been looking. They don't serve salad at Salad Works in Ohio.
No, bro. There's bacon on everything.
Yeah.
Bacon on everything.
Everything. And you can
Bro,
get
you
sausage
have-
on the side of your bacon.
you
if
have-
want.
Yeah.
Ohio has every fast food chain in America. Like, you have them all.
Yeah, literally.
You have shit I ain't seen since the 80s.
Right.
Yeah,
we have
you got
Crystal
Friendlies.
and White Castle.
You have White
we have
Castle.
competitors. Crystal
Yeah.
and White Castle.
You have Rallies and Checkers.
Yep.
It's the same company.
It's that we have both.
Bro,
Makes no sense.
Doesn't
How
matter.
about this? I saw
Across
a
from each
fucking
other.
A&W.
Yeah, they have them, and they're mix them with KFC now. They
What?
put them together. Yeah.
I thought KFC was a
insane.
dying
Not
thing.
on- wait,
No.
not
It's
only
happy.
that,
That's
bro,
they own Taco Bell
they
too.
have-
It's all three. That's the
they
same
have
conglomerate.
4 huge coffee. They have Tim Hortons. They have Dunkin' Donuts. They have
Yep.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
Krispy Kreme.
No, there's
that's a
real-
donut, coffee. I forgot
there's
the
really
other
no
one.
huge other coffee companies around here. It's
All right,
Starbucks
3.
and Dunkin' are the
I
big.
got excited, man.
McDonald's is a big coffee.
love
company.
count, man.
I
I
think
got
McDonald's
excited.
sells a ton of coffee too every
Yeah.
year. And I don't
McDonald's
think
definitely stepped their game up
Yeah,
as
they
far
get
as like white
discounted.
people coffee.
Yo, see,
right,
like
for
in
sure.
the morning,
They do the lattes
like in
and
the
all that
morning,
shit.
do you have the same struggle in the morning? Like, do you want coffee or do you want breakfast?
I
Because you
want-
go to Dunkin' for coffee, but
Yeah.
you go to McDonald's for breakfast. It's
I
hard.
usually try to
It's not
do it
easy.
at home if I can. No, I have an
Yeah.
espresso.
Remember,
machine.
he's broke.
I'm
forgot.
broke. I've invested in
forgot.
a nice espresso machine, so I make my own coffee.
Well, I
every
steal
day.
See,
McDonald's.
that's real coffee.
I don't pay for
Yeah, yeah,
McDonald's.
Espresso
I'll do a
is
triple
real
shot,
coffee.
and then I don't. I'll get.
So let me
it'll
ask
be
you
noon
this:
before
what's
I'm.
the ground that you use?
I'll buy like Dunkin'. I'll buy Starbucks. I'll buy like Black Rifle.
All right,
stuff like that.
There's two of them that you can go get. There's Bustelo, which is like all Puerto Ricans
Which is
and Cubans with it.
Bustelo?
Yeah.
Bustelo.
Bustelo.
I was gonna say, can you say it in English?
He
You
only-
have to have that
yeah, he
translator.
only gets like that when there's words that he has to
when there's
fucking
words with S's in them.
He's got to.
He's like, if
Cuban
he
up.
can roll his tongue, he will. So
He's got to put that brown
There's also
Cuban
one.
sauce on
There's all.
everything.
I didn't even roll my tongue. I fucking.
Are you
I
kidding me?
Cubanized
Are
it.
you kidding
you were
me?
this close.
Bustelo. But I said
That's not what he said.
Bustelo because I'm Cuban and we like mash
It's
up the
cute.
word and
I like
say
it.
half of the word.
got
we,
turned on,
We
but it's
drop
all right.
at least one syllable of every word. That
It's
is-
slang. You guys are tired. There's no food. You said
Yeah.
that.
Bro, I don't pay for
Starvation
Mc-
is
I
a
don't-
national
I
dish.
don't
You gotta,
pay
you
for
gotta count
McDonald's
your
anymore,
calories
by the
down.
way.
Damn
It's like, bro,
right.
we ain't saying a whole word. It might not make it back home.
But so Bustelo or La Llave. It's spelled with 2 L's.
Yeah.
and that's like a real Cuban.
yeah.
Yes.
It's green. It comes in a green package. That the Bustelo comes in like
Yellow
yellow and orange or yellow reddish
brick.
Brick. It is.
Freeze-dried brick.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. They're like, we just put everything in
And
bricks.
everything comes in bricks
We
when you
just
deal
have-
with Cubans.
Yeah,
We're a group.
We're gonna reuse these old machines for the same
yeah.
I
the
don't
new
pay
industry.
for McDonald's, by the way, anymore.
You don't pay.
No, they have a 2-window system with the 2 drive up. They can't handle 1 window. So I pass the cashier and just pick up whoever's food is at the next window. By the time they
How
figure
long
it
have you
out.
been living like this, dog?
But it used to be 5:30.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I lost about 100 pounds myself.
You
What
gotta know
was
the
her name?
tricks.
Yeah, no,
gotta know the
we got
tricks.
back together actually.
You lost 100 and gained 250.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Sometimes you figure out there's nothing else out there, especially in Ohio. Like we might just get back together because this shit's not
It's
working.
either we die alone or we die hating each other. I'd rather die hating somebody.
Yeah,
than-
dude, it's like find someone you can hate in peace. You know,
You all
It's like,
quit
'cause
quickly, though.
You hate everybody anyway. Eventually,
Bunch of
according to
quitters.
Buddha.
Who's a quitter?
The women in Ohio.
Uh,
I'm just getting personal.
The divorce
he's getting
rate
personal.
I was gonna say the divorce rate is pretty high here. That's
Well, that's
Yeah.
because everybody gets
The
married
judges
right out of high
here
school.
are pretty high.
they do. Yeah, it's
Like
true.
I've seen
Killing over here.
I've seen 9
You're
couples,
murdering.
and every single one of them looked like they were 16 with a baby.
Yep. That's like the goal. This is one of those breeder states. I've also heard Arizona is like that.
Arizona is definitely like that.
It's like that. There's a
Yeah.
few little pockets of the country.
And you
that
also
are-
make no sense
like,
with your vehicles around
parts
here.
of Florida are definitely
Yeah,
like
I
that.
know.
Y'all finally have money to buy a truck, and then you put wheels on it that prevent you from going 4-wheeling.
It
Makes no sense.
I'm an Indian and I drive a Cherokee, so I, you know,
You're an Indian?
We have problems. I think my grandfather was a
How?
Like a, I,
Hey, if your grandfather was
Need a
Indian, you
translator.
definitely got some milkman genes
literally.
in you.
I said
I got
how.
something. Yeah, a
was
Russian
saying,
milkman.
They got
I know
good
on my
milk,
mom's side
buddy.
though, yeah, they were like from the hills of Kentucky and that.
Are you good at starting fires?
Not really, bro.
Oh,
If I have a magnifying glass or a lighter, if I get
You
my
know how to make
zipper.
your own Chipotle?
No,
that's not
I
the
do
right
like to
word.
cook though. You guys like to cook, or you guys
Oh,
do
yeah,
the?
I'm a-
Yeah, oh,
dude,
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I cook
Oh,
for
yeah.
them.
You
Yeah,
think
he
that's like-
does.
you think
Yeah.
that that's like a comedy thing? Because a lot of comedians like to do their own food. We like to do our own thing.
That's because
right?
a lot
Is
of
it
comedians
control?
are broke.
That's true too. Yeah, we figure out ways to make it better.
Yeah,
And
ourselves.
I don't
yeah.
know how to make food for one person because I'm Italian. I only know how to make a fucking meal. Like, I don't know how to make less than a pound of pasta. I
So
have no idea.
okay, talking about making pasta. This motherfucker calls me to his house. Like I go to his crib and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna have spaghetti," and I'm like,
And
"But
tomato sauce.
and tomato sauce." I'm like, "I'm hungry as fuck." He's like, "All right, I'll start cooking."
You said you went to Wawa and got a sandwich first, didn't you?
No,
Oh,
you piece of shit.
6 hours it takes me to make.
6 hours,
I'm
6
Italian.
hours, dog.
dude. 6 hours.
Yo,
It
that
took him to
shit
make
was
the
banging,
sauce.
though.
Where'd you learn how
That
to
shit
make
was
food? That
banging.
scene in
Bro,
the
but the
prison in
thing
the
is, that the
Goodfellas?
sauce, half of it came in a fucking jar.
Where'd the other half come
No,
from?
no, I was slow cooking. I was cooking meat for him because he wanted a meat sauce.
Yeah.
So I had.
Throw that shit in a pan, brown
Chop
it
meat
up,
in the
throw it
pan.
in there.
I'll
cook
be
it with
honest.
grease.
I
It tastes like
gotta
shit.
I
No, it
agree.
doesn't.
I make a lot of breakfast food. I love
Yeah, I
I'm
love- I'm a
mean and
break-
so like
I'm
a
a quiche guy.
breakfast and gravy.
You make quiches?
biscuits and gravy. I've never made a quiche.
Oh,
I'll do it like
so easy.
It's like a casserole with egg, right, in the oven.
You get a pie crust.
But I don't do the pie crust. But I just do it
Alright.
in the just with the you
Yeah,
grease
just
the
the
pan.
egg. You could put a
just the
get
egg
a
and
pie
sausage
plate.
and cheese
You
and
don't.
stuff.
Yeah, you don't need to put a
Throw a
crust.
potato in
It'll-
there.
It's yeah.
But this
But
is
cook the potato first.
but-
Cook onion first.
Yes.
And cook the bacon first.
Yes.
Because that won't cook in there.
so
And
I
then you
bet
mix it up. 4 eggs per pie and a cup of milk or heavy cream.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Fat Fuck podcast.
this is the really fat
What
fatty
doesn't kill you
podcast.
makes you
stronger.
Shout out to you guys for listening and
You're not
subscribe
supposed to be
at
in the
bottom.
room. How did you hear me laughing?
That's true, actually. Keep it down over there. Yeah,
This is not recorded in front of a live studio audience.
I recently made like a biscuits and gravy, but I put like the gravy, and I had to do a lot of things around the house because I had my kids running around. My lady was sleeping, and so I slow cooked the meat for like over an hour. Like, and I never do that. I usually bash it down in the pan and like let's get some fucking biscuits and gravy done in 30 minutes.
Tastes better.
It was the best I've ever
telling
had
you.
in my entire
If
life.
you let it,
I don't know what it
absorb
was.
The spices and shit, because
Maybe it had just a
Yeah.
longer time. It
'cause
wasn't
if you
like
don't- if you hurry it
tight.
up, you're eating everything and it's all separated.
It was like soup.
didn't go
It was
into
just it was
itself.
delicious. It was just so smooth and flavorful. And
I'm excited. You want to know why? My girlfriend for Christmas, she bought me a frying pan that can go in the oven with the lid and everything, which is the best way to
like
make
the
a steak.
iron skillet.
No, it's just a pan that the lid is fireproof, so it can go in the oven with it. But they're expensive. So,
Okay.
But that's the best way to make a steak if you like to cook steak.
Yeah, I like steak on the grill.
Yeah,
I
but
have
all the
not
juices-
mastered a steak at the house yet.
I'll show you.
That
I'll
clock
show
is
you.
only right twice a day.
Yo, I'll show you because, bro,
gonna
if
say, we
anybody
need to
knows
check the
out
time.
there, they'll tell you, bro.
We
The
got
best
about
way
5
to make a
minutes
steak is
before the
you sear
before
both
the show
sides
starts.
in a pan. Both sides, you sear it, and then you put it in the oven for the rest of the cooking. When you take it out and rest it, no juice has fallen into the fucking grill, which you do every time you dry out your fucking steak on the grill.
Yeah.
All the juices stay in that pan, and when you rest it, it sucks it all back in, bro. All the juices are in it. It'll
We
be
should
the
start a
best steak
cooking
you ever
show.
had,
I
bro.
want to produce a cooking
will.
show for you.
Can we cook
Let's
crack?
do it.
What? Yeah, can we get cook crack too?
Dude,
yeah,
I
that's
have
gonna
a
be part two.
podcast that I've been trying to launch, and like it never had. It's called "What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Fatter," where we go around and we eat like the craziest, shittiest food.
But that's the thing, is that it
Nobody
does
does
kill
it.
you just slowly.
yeah.
Yeah, it
But it
still
makes you
kills you.
fatter.
It still
You
kills
guys
you.
know that guy Waffler69 died. He's like a big
Yeah,
TikToker that
yeah,
eats
yeah.
all the crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Had a heart attack.
at 34.
Had a heart
Man
attack.
versus food. That guy too.
That guy-
He had to stop doing that. Shit.
Yeah, he had to stop doing
That
it.
was a
And
great
also
show.
the guy who did Super Size Me, where they did the
Oh, yeah,
McDonald's
yeah,
for 30
yeah,
days,
yeah,
almost
yeah.
fucking wiped him out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy shit. Well, we've learned a lot today.
did.
I think we did. I hope
didn't
you
learn
guys
the,
learned
I didn't learn
something
the
at
tint
home.
of green in this wall yet. I haven't learned what color
I
of
think
green
it's
that is.
I think it's like the Exorcist
green.
peak. It's the
Kermit.
Exorcist throw up.
This is Kermit Green.
Hi ho.
It might be.
No offense. I was
Kermit
calling
the
you out.
Frog here. I am from Stockholm.
Looks like my semen is all over. I love this green room. I love this whole place.
I love this place too, man. I can't believe that I got to do a podcast in here.
I
So
know.
once again,
Don't
thank you
get
guys.
used to it because she ain't gonna let you do it again.
Thank you guys for facilitating. I know, probably not. Thanks for facilitating that and for hooking me up with a spot tonight and just for talking with me. I'll send this to you guys. You guys want to shout out your social medias real quick for people?
Yeah.
If you guys want to
can-
tell them
thank,
right there.
Can we thank the word laziness?
Yes, let's thank the word laziness.
Because
and then,
the only reason why you got this is because we were so lazy and we took so long to call you that we ran out of time that we couldn't do beforehand. We had to do it in between shows.
I know,
So-
and I actually bought tickets to a show, and I was like, "Fuck that! I would rather interview
I know,
these guys."
that's so sick.
And then
I
Petey
appreciate
was
you.
Appreciate it,
Petey
man.
was the nice enough guy to be like, you know what? While you're here, why I didn't come tonight? Why don't you do a spot? So thank you guys too.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This has been a good hang.
fun.
So thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate
you.
you. You guys go down to the bottom, subscribe, like all that
Please.
good shit.
Yeah, Petey Rancel on all social media platforms. PeteyRancel.
Buda the comedian. It's easy to spell. Don't make it difficult. It's 4 letters. Buda.
You guys make sure you follow Buddha. Make sure you guys follow Petey.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you so much for watching, you guys.
Love
Peace
you guys.
out.
Come see us.